Anyways, let's do it again, man. Day 3 of our live Liverpool transfer news. A bit of conversation around the squad, Arne Slot press conference, and a few little bits I want to kind of speak about personally as well with the man them. G's in the building, K-MACK is in the building, and Savage with the equation on his back wall. He said, if you guys can't figure it out by the end of the stream,
I didn't say nothing about them guys, blood. I never said that at all, bro. So just stop lying.
Sav.
No, I didn't say anything. And also, what do you mean you want to speak to us personally, bro? We don't want to hear anything personal from you, bro.
Why not, bro? I've got. Can I not
share?
share?
We're going to get told off or something there. Like.
Yeah, the last thing you asked me in K-MACK was, have you two done the suction thing, blood? I just dipped off. I went and made a drink. I don't know what that means, blood. But I don't want to be asked that. I don't want to be asked that by nobody, bro.
Good thing I wasn't here.
My blood pressure recently.
That's crazy talk, bro.
All I'm saying is, like, there's certain things that you know, as men, we do.
No,
not that.
Not that.
But you don't know what it is. Don't let the words.
You said suction thing, bro. That means it's off limits, bro. That's not me, bro. That's for the ladies, bro. I ain't doing nothing. I'm not sucking anything but titties, bro.
Boy.
And something that begins with a T as well. We won't say nothing about that.
Titties and toes, blood. Try and expose. Yeah, man ain't gonna try and expose me, blood. I ate more myself, bro.
That's it. Titties and toes.
Titties and toes.
Titties and toes. Big up to everyone locked in as always, guys.
Wait. Sorry, Jens. Hold the thought, blood. Honestly, is that true, or you just talking shit again, blood?
Bro, I just saw that. I was like, right, bro, I've just gone onto Google now. Like,
yeah,
when 26? Heck.
I swear, bro. Gee, let's just make it. If he's lying, we have to fight this guy, blood. Because
honestly, don't.
Honestly, if you're lying, then you're gonna have to get like banned.
Don't be using quasi sources and that, blood. You better be real.
Oh yeah. Them fake
that should be all over. That should be all over social media, bro. If that's the
release. Yeah, that's what. And the thing is, I've not been on Twitter or nothing to even check. So let me check right now.
So Liverpool stream, and you've made us halt proceedings to go
GTA, bro.
GTA. No, Sav, I'm going to check myself. So the stream
was supposed to be out like this year.
Yeah, but you didn't expect that. They're always going to have a look.
Oh no. To be fair, he's right. He is right. Rockstar Games have said it will come out on the 26th in 2026.
Bloody hell. Harry Potter's going to be out before that.
That's what I'm saying. But
guys, enjoy the Liverpool content till then. That's all I'm saying.
A whole year, bro.
Bro, they're saying that we are very sorry that this is later. Bro, don't be sorry, bro. Just drop the fucking game, bro.
I mean, the second season of Paradise is going to be out before that.
Hey, if that can lead into that, that'll be really good.
I know. Yeah, that's a sick show.
People have given birth to kids, and that kid's going to be in like year 9 by the time the next GTA comes out from the first one.
Do you know how mad that is for real?
Yeah, I know.
In fact, your kid. When the first one came out, you was just being born, bro.
Say swear. Is that the timeline? That's mad.
Okay.
All right, I guess let's talk about Liverpool then.
Yeah, you don't like that? You don't like? No, okay.
We've got to wait a whole year, lads. There's nothing I can do about that one.
In fact, do you know what's even madder about that? The fact that we have to wait until the entire season is finished next.
Hey, there is a plus side. If we don't win the league next season,
we can disappear.
I'm changing my whole YouTube channel into GTA, and I don't want to talk about Liverpool.
Do you reckon they'll bring out like another version of the Xbox and the PlayStation just for that? Then?
Yeah. I think they'll put
delayed it, so you got to go like PlayStation 7.
That's smart still. By the time that comes out, there'll be another. Oh my god, they've swindled us again, haven't they?
Swindled.
That's why they've done it, Sav. I get it. I'm with you. That's why they've done it. They've gone, let's align it with the new console, guys. Get the new console because the graphics are going to be amazing.
They make it cross-platform. I'll forgive them.
Yeah. They're going to have to, bro. Like, I feel like with a game like this, with the way it's been anticipated by everyone, you have to make this cross.
At the moment, it's not. At the moment, it's not cross.
No, I know, but I feel like for the next game, especially because it's a next generation, bro, you have to, bro.
If they do that, bro, we could take over, man. All of us could stream at the exact same time, bro.
Literally.
All right, then listen, let's get to it, man. Liverpool Football Club, GTA can be on the back burner for a year. I am sure we'll get there. And when we get there, it's going to be a vibe. Andrew and Andy, Anthony, whatever you want to call him. No, I'm joking. Andy Robinson. He wants to stay, lads. He
Good.
wants to stay. I've also seen so many people saying that they want him. They don't want him to stay. In terms of they want 2 new left backs instead of 1. There was I should have, but you know when you refresh your page on Twitter, there was like there was a poll going: should we get rid of Robertson? Should we get rid of Tsimikas? And they said, nah, we need to get rid of both of them so we can get in 2 brand new left backs. I don't think that we're going to get 2. But he wants to stay at Liverpool Football Club. He said he's been here for 8 years. He's still got 1 year left on his deal. The importance of a player like him in the football club is massive. And they always look like the way he is around the players, like the vibe that he creates. Losing that could make the whole change room boring as hell, bro. Because everyone says he's the funniest. He's the guy that gets everyone like the vibes. He always starts the vibes off with everyone in there. He's the most, he talks to mostly everyone in terms of the different groups and stuff. He's the one that kind of knits it all together. Because he's got a year left, boys, and I don't know if we're going to look to give him a new one. Should we just part ways this summer, get it done and dusted, get 2 in, or do we keep him and then let him go on a free at the end of next season? Open floor, lads. Who wants to take the reins on this one?
When did you say his deal ends, sorry?
I think from next year.
Yeah, so last year will be the last year of his contract.
Oh, then then you just keep him. Just keep him for it's just 1 year, innit? Like keep him and then sign your new left back, and then you sign another one to come the end of the thing, innit? Simple. Literally.
Yeah. What G said. I don't see us getting 2 left backs in 1 season. Never. Yeah. So it means him or Tsimikas would have to leave anyway, I reckon. Definitely need an upgrade. No matter how much I like him, we need an upgrade. I think that position requires. I mean, the thing is, I say it requires legs and that. He's got legs. It's just that his timing's off a little bit now. It's a detriment in it. So, and he's not good enough on the ball, going forward. Especially with, like, not offering any assists and that anymore. So, yeah, I think bring in the new left back, let them get integrated into the squad. He's there with his experience. Play the odd game, even if the other guy's better than him. Then Robbo can play some of the cup games, and then you let him go and then hopefully Celtic will pick him up next season and he can go captain them. And I mean, it's been great for us still. Obviously, it happens, in it. Yeah, I mean, people don't normally stay great the whole time. Everyone's not Salah and Virgil, bro. I mean, that's kind of an anomaly for people to stay good for that long. So, yeah, man, that's kind of it.
What about you, Kim?
Is he 31 now, or is he 30 now?
31, I think.
So he's like, I think he's 32 in January. But it's weird as well because, like, you'd think that Tsimikas is the worst player, but actually, if you look at the numbers, Tsimikas has actually been better this season when he's played, like just everywhere, like all up numbers. So it's an interesting one. He's one of the highest paid players at the club as well. He's on 160k. I feel like Robbo's probably been past his best for probably a year or 2 anyway, let's be honest. He's made a lot of mistakes in the last couple of years. Like, and in my eyes, do we need a joker at the club anymore? Like, aren't we supposed to be serious? Like, aren't we supposed to be, the team that are going to go and retain the league and, push on for Champions League and that? Like, I don't know. I feel like either or, but one of them should definitely stay because we've got too much work to do and we don't want to be replacing 2 left backs at the same time. I think that's a crazy thing to do. So I'd keep one or the other, but for me, I'd probably keep Costas. His numbers are better this year. Robbo's never injured though. That's the only thing. Like, Costas has picked up a couple of injuries in the past, but I don't know. He's a high earner. We could definitely do with reducing those wages, especially if we're going to get a starting left back. But are we going to get a starting left back? Like, does Robbo see himself as being the left back that plays next season?
He also said he could play at the high level.
He said he had a good season. Like, he genuinely said he had a good season. He did an interview for like.
Well, yeah, he won the league.
Yeah, no, I mean, yeah, that's what I mean. Like, he said he had a great season. Like, people were a bit harsh on him. Like, but
the thing is,
mistakes.
It's not really about what Robbo thinks, is it? It's about Slot. So
it's true.
Even if you chose Tsimikas, it's like if we got a new left back in, we've had Klopp and we've had Slot, and both of them don't want to start Tsimikas as the main left back. So if a new left back comes in, he's probably going to be a bench player again. I think Tsimikas can deal with being on the bench to Robbo because he already came into a senior Robbo at the top level. Most people can deal with that kind of thing, but then if someone else comes in, you're like, I'm not staying on the bench again. That's crazy. That's like if you bring someone in the same age as maybe like Harvey or Curtis in the same position, and they go straight in. I'm like, now I was fine with staying behind Salah and this guy and that. I'm not staying behind this new dude, bro. There's no way. Especially if I think I'm better than him. And I think Tsimikas will probably have the same kind of thing. So yeah, it's easy for them just to not renew Robbo's contract maybe and sell Tsimikas. I don't know. See what happens. But
do you think then we'll get a lot of stick like we have in terms of letting the players' deals run down like the Virgil Salahs, or we won't matter because he's not a Virgil or a Salah in the fan base's eyes at the moment?
I think we've got everything we could have out of Robbo, haven't we? And he was an expensive player. Like, I think the fans could probably let that one go. Like, that would be one that they'd be okay with, because who's going to buy Robbo? Like, seriously, and how much are you going to get for him? Like, he's not going to go to Saudi. Like,
you are being a little bit disrespectful to Robbo still. Like,
no, you know what I mean. You know what I mean. I'm not being. I don't mean to be disrespectful to him. But you're not going to get big money for him, are you? Like,
no, not big money. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, if you're not going to get big money, I'd just keep him there and sell Tsimikas. Like, Savage, you're right, bro. Like the Tsimikas thing, I'm like, bro, you've been here for time, man. Like, just let's let it go. Get someone else in. You wouldn't mind Robbo being the backup, and I think that would appease people more, because the reality is I don't want him to be the starting left back anyway, because he's not at that level to be one. So get a starting left back, but Robbo as your backup is super calm. Do you know what I'm saying? Like that's more than fine for a season. And then, like I said, you can go and find your next left back, whoever that is. Yeah, we might have someone in the academy. I don't know.
The academy, I was going to say that makes complete sense. And one thing that most people could agree on this season is that when Robbo's had the when he's managed to have time off and not play all the games, he's been way better, bro. When we've had the 3 games a week and they decided not to play Tsimikas, that's when the third game he looks a bit shaky or looks a bit tired. Whereas if there's another main left back and the person's fit all the time, because I know it's modern day football, so I know things change in that, but there is this obsession with the first team where everyone's like, we have to rotate. I'm like, bro, people don't normally rotate their back 4 like that, bro. It's not a normal thing, bro. They play most of the games. If there's 38 games, your centre backs probably play every single game. And your fullbacks probably play like 33 of them. And if you win the league or something, or there's games what don't mean anything because you're already ahead, then they don't play them games. But it's not normal for everyone to rotate like that. Like if you look at any other team, all the top teams, they don't rotate. They're not constantly doing that unless they don't trust them yet, or it's full of youngsters, and then they rotate. Like Barcelona's got quite, apart from like Araujo, and that's quite young at it, back 4. So you like get rotated quite a bit. But if there was more experienced, take your most experienced Barca team. And then tell me how much times Jordi Alba got rotated, bro. Because he didn't.
Bro, I don't even know who the second left back even was.
They just play all the time. So it's
So I know you mentioned earlier, K-MACK, about obviously the Joker and stuff like that, and aren't we a serious club? But you do need those type of players in the changing room, because when it comes down to getting the work done, Robbo does that. But you do need different types of characters within the changing room to keep the unity and the camaraderie like high in it. You want everyone to be enjoying where they are, enjoying the environment, instead of just being like, yep, into work, boring, let's get to work. Listen, not everyone could be Salah, bro. Like, just comes in, gym, work. Yeah, let's be serious. Let's keep going. Do you know what I mean? Not everyone's going to be like that. You do need different types of characters within the squad.
I think Salah's like that as well, though. Like, it's not like Robbo's a clown. Like,
Salah owns a coffee shop, doesn't he?
Yeah, every time we see them, and we only get to see what we see on inside training. It's not like Robbo's the one joking, everyone else is being serious, bro. I'm watching Salah and all these man, like, them man are playing Tig and that, bro. It's only, in fact, it's Trent I see trying to be serious, bro. Trent's always in the corner trying to be serious. Yeah, and everyone else is playing. Diaz is always dancing. Gomez just does whatever Virgil's doing is what Gomez is doing. It's just, man, these men are a fun team, bro.
I don't know what Salah said to Nunes. Like, you're talking about that bit where he chases him.
Yeah.
I don't know what that's about.
I get where I kind of get where K-MACK coming from though, in terms of, I guess you know what it is, like this is new to us, isn't it? Yeah, I'm trying to say like we don't win the league like at all really. So you want to continue that. So I guess when you look at the top teams from yesteryear, you look at I know it's a different age, different era, but you look at the Jose Mourinho, Chelsea. Not saying these guys don't have fun. Every person has fun, but you could tell that this was a serious outfit. Like these are guys who are like, like there's fun, but then there's like 80% of this probably going to be just getting down to work, getting busy. And then obviously that 20% is going to be that the one or two players, like the Hazards of this world, like where it's like, you're going to have like one guy who's doing things, but Enz is right as well in terms of you need different characters. But I'll be honest, I don't really care about that stuff. Like that stuff doesn't really play too much of because Liverpool are not really a club in recent years that are going to go out and sign like we're all about, in who your third cousin was that went to prison, if you have one. Like, so I know that we're not going to sign these like, kind of characters. So for me, I'm more about, I don't care if you're not having fun or whatever. I don't even care if you enjoy coming here. Like that is so irrelevant to me. It doesn't mean anything. What I care about is, are you going to do the business on the pitch consistently? Do you get what I'm trying to say? If you can do that, 100%, then we'll see we'll reap the rewards. Even if you're only here for 2-3 years, I'm super fine with that. But I'm happy. 3 years bounce. Oh, you done your job. Like you, whether you hated it, like I don't care. Guess what? You helped my team win. And I only care about my team. I don't care about what you do in the interim kind of thing. Like just come in, win, and then bounce. You can go.
So, G, if we were in the same team and I came in and just vibing, you just like, yo, like ain't no time for that. Just need to.
No, of course, bro. But like I said, I'm not saying. But let's put it this way, yeah. You could come in like that, but if we're not winning, and obviously context, we are Liverpool. Let's just say that size of a team, right? If we're not winning, I'll be real. I'm starting to look at you funny, and I'm starting to think you're not serious. Because then I'm like, well, you're coming in vibes in all the time. We ain't winning, but you still think that something is fun. Are we not in Forest? Like Ola Aina and Hudson Odoi, like them man can do that over there because that type of that ambition and what the club is all about is so much more different. So this is even calm for them. Bro, they're like 6th in the league. That's absolutely fine. But come on, bro, we're supposed to be a team that's supposedly trying to challenge and do all of this stuff. If you're like Arsenal, for example, if they've got too many jokers in there, I'm starting to look at man sideways a little bit. Brother, we've been second 3 years in a row. I need you, man, to start being a bit more serious about, the goals that we're trying to achieve as a football club. And then, because it's all like a domino effect. Like these kind of things, and people don't like it. I get that. But people will buy in more to those type of players than people who are vibesy and fun. Leave that stuff for them coffee shop conversations. Like, who's fun around the change room?
That was my point. Like, I wasn't even disagreeing with what K-MACK said. I just don't believe that's what Robbo is. Yeah, the players when they have interviews, they'll say, who's the funniest player? That doesn't mean that man's a prat. It just means that he's funny, bro. Like
he is the joker. He is the joker.
But most of those jokes we do see them around the coffee area, or when they're all doing the individual like stretches and stuff like that. Bro, remember, inside training they purposely don't show us anything, bro. Man are laughing in rondos and that. Everyone laughs in the rondo, bro. It's annoying. It's boring. You're just running around trying to tackle man for 20 minutes constantly. They don't. And obviously, if man them saying, Virgil's a great captain and that, when you think Virgil's got a clown running around, like just allowing it, it wouldn't happen, bro. Like the man them are serious when it's time to be serious on it, but at the end of the day, it's their job and they turn up there every day. So people are going to try and be happy and stuff like that. I do think we're a serious outfit. I don't think we've ever going to have that kind of issue because I don't think any manager we've had would just allow that kind of thing. So I do agree with what he's saying, but like being the joker doesn't mean you're an absolute clown. It just means you're the funniest one out of all of them. Like the man who don't talk. Like that's like saying, Wataru, he looks like the one who's the most quiet. Or when Naby was there, he was quiet. So that means he's the hardest worker. It doesn't. It just means that it might not get the joke or he's chilling. You get me? It's just,
Trent comes off as the guy who doesn't talk. Like, I don't
Salah, in that TNT interview what Salah had like 2 months ago, there was on about something to do with like joking and that, and then there was like, not Trent, he doesn't talk.
Yeah, I thought so. He doesn't come across as someone who, like, I don't know what it is, but he doesn't come across as that type of brother. He just comes across as, like, I'm here, innit? I mean, like, I don't know, like, I'm here. Like, so.
Have you ever seen the carpool karaoke that he used to do with Robbo?
The wingman thingy.
He's proper serious. Like.
Well, it is, man. He's grown up now, isn't he?
Trying to get blood out of a stone.
I think he's trying to set a precedent now in terms of because now he's an, I say icon, probably a big word to use, but he's the one that now
Hey,
the
you're
academy
right.
players
You're
look
right.
up to,
He
innit?
is an icon.
They look up
He is,
to
man.
him to go, right, okay, what's Trent like? And he has to show that level of, you know, being a professional. This is what it takes. Sometimes you
It's
can't
so
be
weird, isn't
jokey.
Did you ever see the oh, this is off topic, like with Trent. Did you ever see the England golf thing they did?
Yeah.
He was such a moody bastard on that. I was watching him going, "Whoa, this guy is so competitive."
I don't really
He was on
want
golf.
to. I don't really want to send for Trent because I know everyone's going to get onto him. But he
It was
does
him and
seem
Bellingham.
like,
It was him, Bellingham.
yeah,
wasn't it?
I was gonna basically say that, like, he seems like he's cool with everyone, but then he has like closest friends within football, and they're the ones he's laughing with. So the whole England camp in the Euros was him and Bellingham on the thingy, on them two, you know, the questions, and that it was bare jokes and laughter and that.
Mm-hmm.
With everyone else, it's kind of like, yeah, whatever. Like, I'm not really trying to.
You know when you nod at man in the canteen and that, like, that's it. That's the only interaction I've got with this guy. Like,
yeah, but it's weird that we watched him growing up, man. We've watched him grow up because I was watching the free kick against Chelsea earlier when we beat them 2-1 at the beginning of that season when we won the league. He broke in the top bins and that. He's just weird. I was just looking at him celebrating, like, right, he don't even look. He looks like Trent, but he looks like this guy could be Trent's little brother now. Like, you can tell the difference.
Serious different look. Let's shift the conversation slightly. I saw some players. It was on Instagram. Some players, obviously, in the Liverpool kit. Wanted to kind of get you guys' takes on them. Some you already know. Oh, I say some you already know. All of them, you know who they are. But, like, I don't know if your opinions on them have changed. I've heard, obviously, Sav spoke about, like, Gyökeres recently and said he's him. There's a few of the other players on there as well that we're linked with. So it'll be interesting. So first one's Gyökeres, bro. Yeah. Looked at these goals. Sav, you know when you said it was him, I was like, yeah, I know, because I keep seeing this brother pop up with goals and stuff. Let me go and watch these goals, yeah. Yeah. Nah,
bro,
he's a killer still. I can't even lie. He is an absolute killer.
Astrid, at the beginning of the season, me and him get talking about him and we was both like, I still don't know. Then another month went by, I was like, I saw another hat trick and then I see him mash up Man City. I was like, yeah, I don't know. Bruv, now I just like, whatever, innit? Like, this geezer's a killer, blood. Like, I don't know what I'm supposed to do now. I can't just keep making excuses acting like he ain't a baller, bro. He's good, man. Like, he could still come to the Premier flop. It's very possible. But
of course.
He seems so confident at goal scoring.
I wouldn't be surprised if he just rocked up at Liverpool completely unannounced, like no one even knew that was going to happen. Like,
he's a serious guy.
You just that's the type of signing we do. Just a mad one there.
What's
no links, no nothing. Oh, there he is. What?
What's the likelihood then, lads, in terms of for this one?
He's got to go to a Champions League club. He said it. He said, okay. I'm not going to a club that doesn't play Champions League, and he's pissed off Amorim because of it.
Scale of 1. To be fair. Sorry, G. Scale of 1 to 10, then, lads. In terms of not what you think the manager wants.
Yeah.
Just in general, scale of 1 to 10. Is he like a player that we potentially could get?
Yeah.
Oh, we could easily get him. We could easily get him.
But it's just difficult, isn't it? Like with Liverpool, the answer for all of this will be 1. Because K-MACK said it there, but we have no idea. Like, but man will just turn up randomly, and you're like, "Oh, we're signing Gyökeres." Okay, first, like, I have no idea. Like, what we think we want, then I would say, but because there's not really that many strikers that are available who are good. And if you got, and Savage is right, bro. Like, you know, when I started to make just random excuses, like, oh, you know what? Yeah, maybe he can only play in like the transition. I don't know, like just then he scores, and then I'm like, oh, okay, well. Maybe he needs to play in a team that always gives him the. At this point, listen, you just take a striker that could just bag as many goals.
Mate, Travella FC from Salah to him.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying.
I'm all for it.
Man, he's a good man, and
anything inside the penalty area just goes in the back of the net from him. Like,
he's because strikers are so in demand, and there's not that many of them. Shout out G, because he couldn't even find them in that video.
Hasn't he scored like 90 goals in the last
bro?
Yeah,
because of that, and he's got a buyout clause.
Bonkers.
A buyout clause is kind of Liverpool's thing. Still, it kind of means that he has the pick of the bunch on it. So on,
Sorry to interrupt, Sam. Do you know what the buyout clause is? Sorry to interrupt.
I think it's 83. I think it's 83 points. Somebody said it was cheaper than that, but I think it's 83.6.
Okay. No, I think it's like 60 mil. I want to say
it's like 60 mil. Yeah. I mean, it's like 80 million euros, isn't it?
Okay.
Everyone gets mixed up with the euros and the pounds.
Okay, sounds like a Liverpool one. Still,
there's no links.
Contract runs out.
There's never been any hot links to him from any big journo to Liverpool, which makes me think that it's not just one that just turns up. Like
2028's contract runs out, man. Because I know that thingy and it.
He just needs
Coventry get the salon clause thing in it.
That's mad. That's good for Coventry. He only needs 5 more goals this season to hit 100 in 2 seasons.
Bloody hell!
Wait. Say it now, G, for the people at the back. Say that again, please.
He needs 5 more goals. He's on 95 goals for Sporting at this moment in time. He needs 5 more to hit 100 in 2 seasons at Sporting.
So 50 goal a season. Is that what we're saying?
Yeah. How many games?
This season he's got 52. Last season he had 43. Yeah. So he's
how much games have they got left of the season?
To be fair,
this is the kind of guy he'll score more than 1 game, bro. Because that's how.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it's not like you don't need.
Aren't they going to win the league as well? Aren't they going to win that league again?
I mean,
he does it in Europe as well. By the way,
I only saw this from Thingy, and the last time I saw this was Haaland. That's what Haaland was doing as well.
True.
But the worst thing is Haaland was like, why this one is so. I think this is why you just said it. Yeah, that you just put this to my mind. I think the reason why people like me and you are at the beginning of the season were like this. We've only seen this from Haaland, but Haaland was like 19, 20, 21.
Yeah.
This brother's like 27, 20, whatever he is. So it's like, you're almost like, can you trust that someone like that can continue this for time? Like with Haaland, we know, brother, this guy's going to keep scoring for the next 10 years. Like we know that's going to kind of be thing. We don't know if this is just Oscar Cardozo type of vibe where, over there, Benfica, like in Portugal, you're just a bad man. But try go anywhere else, you start looking all different now. All of a sudden, 50 goals turns into 23, and you're like, oh, okay. You know what I mean? Like, I'm not saying it will happen, by the way, but you know these little things that can.
It turns 27
26.
The only thing I will say on that
27
is,
in June, though, so it will be 27. But.
What I will say on him, though, just a bit of context is, he's a Brighton data signing, by the way. Brighton signed him through the data, which is obviously what we do. He then went to Coventry, and he was the best player in the Championship by a country mile. Like, scored bazillion goals for them, and then he got sold to Sporting and just went mad with Sporting. He's done another year now for me. I always said, like last year, when he was linked with everyone, I was like, he's only done 1 year, so you just don't know he's going to be like. Now he's completely proven for me. Like, he's a killer. He's done it in the Champions League as well, which he hadn't done it before. I think he was in the Europa League. But he's like scored loads of goals. And he scored against Arsenal as well.
And he's scoring for internationally as well.
Yeah,
man.
He's an absolute killer. Like, it's weird as well, like that our top target is actually his teammate for Sweden. Like, he's like Isak, like he plays with Isak. It would make sense if we just went for him. Like, it would. Like,
just before you go on, I'm just looking at, bro, they're joint top of the league, bro. As in, that league is not even wrapped up.
It's not wrapped up. Okay.
It's 75 points each. Them and Benfica. And the goal difference is only even 3 between them. Mad.
What about Alvarez then, lads? Because I know this was a link, but I don't think this is likely. I don't see it. Just because he was at City, he comes back, or he's gone obviously to Atletico, playing first team football. It's only his first season, cooking, doing his thing. I can't see him like, we come back to the Premier League, to Liverpool Football Club. I don't see it.
Why would they want to sell him? He scored like 65, 70% of their goals this season. Like, they don't score a lot of goals. I think he scored like 48 goals in the league, and he scored like nearly 25 of them or something. Like they're not a big goal scorer, and he scores all their goals. Like, I just don't see it. Like, he will cost so much money.
Yeah, because he went for 80 million, didn't he? So to him to like,
they haven't paid 80 million for him yet, though. I think they've only paid like 64 million. Like, they haven't paid. They've got like loads of add-ons, like we did with Nunes.
Right.
Oh, the Alvarez.
They're having trouble paying for him as well, by the way. Like, so
I don't even know he's still linked to Liverpool, man. He ain't going nowhere, bro.
Yeah,
he's a killer as well. He's a killer as well.
One season at Atletico, and he thinks he can dip off, bro. Not with Simeone around, blood.
you know how long it took for him to get rid of João Felix and that, like, bro.
You gotta give us at least 5 years, bro, before you can even think of shifting on.
Mate, he's probably still making the brews.
Yeah, man.
He's probably still making cups of tea.
What about Leroy Sané out of contract? Am I right in saying so, guys? He's out of contract at the end of this.
I thought he was signing a new deal.
Whether he is or he isn't, he's a free agent currently until he signs that deal. Is he someone you look at and go, actually, Why not go and get him?
I thought he was the Salah replacement. I thought he was going to be the guy we go for if Salah left. But
I wanted him every single season up until last season, then I'll just like give up on it.
Yeah. Literally. So he's one of those like you just like if you were maybe I don't know what type of team, but a team that maybe just needed a winger and he's free.
He's a baller, man. If he went Villa, would cook, bro.
He's a baller.
He probably would, but
is that his standards now? We're saying is that
Villa's got ballers though, haven't they?
I get that, but I mean, I don't know.
Because I said Rashford's there, and Sane and Rashford are kind of like, you know what I mean?
He's not even 30 yet, is he? I don't even.
Yeah, no, he's not. Yeah, he's not even.
It's crazy, isn't it?
He's one of the. Okay, you know what? He's going to start reminding me of. He's going to have to try and do the Ousmane Dembele thing and just pray you go somewhere, and all of a sudden now.
That's what I think about him, though. He's got that thing about him where it's like you can either go to another club now. And then you go, oh yeah, that's what I expected Sane to do. Or he'll go to another club and be like, rotted, bro, he's still him.
Yeah.
And you just don't know, innit? And that's why I said Villa, because, and it doesn't have to be Villa, but that ilk, and Villa's not, in terms of the Prem, they're not a shit team anymore.
No.
Yeah, I mean, they're going for Champions League football every season now, so it's just the stage underneath. That's why I said it. It sounded like I was being harsh, but if he doesn't go to Liverpool and he's not going to go back to Man City, and he's not going to go to Arsenal, everything else is underneath that, innit? Which is Villa and Newcastle and all that. Maybe Newcastle. I don't know.
Okay. First, if Trent does go, obviously he's been the guy that's linked Frimpong to Liverpool as the right back replacement, or an addition to maybe just Bradley. Him and Bradley kind of duel it out for the right back position. What's the likelihood of this, or does it all depend on if Trent leaves, or when Trent leaves, depending on where you guys' mindsets are at right now?
I mean, I'd sign him anyway, but like, yeah, if you wanna, I already feel like Trent. Like, I wouldn't want him to play right back. Like,
he's a winger.
Yeah, man. Like this right back thing is. I promise you, if man gets one game, Trent, you're gonna be vexed at him like no man's business. And he's not as good. He's just not. He's different going forward than a Trent. Where Trent is more passing, he's more dribbling and getting into that final third and that. So, I like Frimpong though. Like for the price, the money. Yeah. Like,
and I guess the plus is that even though he's more of a right winger, he can play in the other position, so it means he's versatile. So that helps Liverpool out then.
Yeah.
Slot was on the phone to him a couple of weeks ago. Apparently, like he talks to him a lot. Like, so,
wait. Who?
I don't know what that's
I
about.
don't know who's Sav because I've been trying to figure out.
Where do the stories come from? Does somebody walk past Slot and go, who are you talking to?
No, that's Dave O'Cop, that one, mate. Right. That's Dave O'Cop. I mean, it's a case of that's a case of if Slot can say what player he wants, he'd probably ask for him. Like it's whether the management will go, yeah, okay, the data fits and he's going to be the guy that we get. Like I don't know. Like look into it. Slot wants him. Like that's just a fact. Like, don't shoot the messenger.
No, I'm not. But like, it's not a fact, is it? That's my point. Like, no, I'm not saying you're wrong. I'm not saying that you never read that, but I'm saying it's actually not a fact. Like we've not heard Slot say it, so it's Dutch. So I see the connection there, but I just feel like not you, but I just feel like them.
Okay, that's fine.
Slot on the phone to him. It's crazy, bro. Like, what the fuck are you doing talking to him? He's got a Leverkusen match, and you got to win the league.
Asking him about his day.
I mean, he also rocks up at the Netherlands squad, doesn't he, and does a Scouse accent. Right.
Let's talk about
the
ball now, which should be.
I think he supports Liverpool as well, by the way. But
Isak.
Who rendered this picture then? Because he looks depressed, bro.
Yeah, he should be really happy. We win the league for the next 2 years if we sign him.
Looks like we kidnapped him from Newcastle.
Do you know why, bro? Because he didn't get the number 9 shirt because Darwin stayed, and we sold Jota. That's why.
I promise you that is not happening, bro. One thing I can guarantee you Liverpool this summer is
Darwin stayed in it, so he didn't get the number 9 shirt, so he had to hold
Who's number 14?
Whose head is he replaced, by the way? Like
no one knows.
Gravenberch.
No one's number 14 right now.
Not anymore.
No, I don't think so.
I reckon he'd want to come in and say that.
Henri thing.
Yeah. Like as in, I don't feel like Like he could have easily have had number 9 at Newcastle. Didn't want it.
Yeah.
We know why he wants number 40. We know why he likes it. So just
Mm.
take it. Like as in, I don't have the number 9 anyway.
Nunes stays at Liverpool. That's a WWE storyline. That is blood. If Nunes stays at Liverpool, I'm convinced Vince McMahon's running things, bro. Because how did that happen?
Them heel turns there, boy. Fucking up.
Yeah, man. Oh, Kiesa's 14. Sorry, I don't see the back of his top enough, so it wouldn't.
Bro, you know, real
savage, bro. Nah.
I don't say that. I didn't hear you interject when man said who's 14.
I said I didn't know.
Exactly, same
Oh,
thing.
you didn't know that Chiesa, who's the first team player, is number 14. That's crazy.
I don't understand why you have energy for me.
No one even mentions his name anymore.
Because Sam owned the fact that he didn't know.
I didn't know.
How am I supposed to know, bro?
But Sam, you didn't have to add the extras. I just said I didn't know. Sam said, "Yeah, well, don't get to see shirt."
Well, neither you or K-MACK stepped in when.
No one even knows he plays for us.
Wow. Okay, man. Then. Nah, it's fair. I ain't here to argue with you guys, bro. It's what it is. Obviously, if we don't go and get him, then Gurka is probably the second option. Then I don't think Alvarez will be there. But then you also have the other Donny. Yeah, I ain't even gonna mention his name, bro. But let's move to this one. Bastoni.
Who's the other Don?
I don't remember his name, bro. Bastoni is the guy we're talking about.
You better respect
Bastoni,
him.
bro.
That's the
Bastoni.
I was probably thinking like, who you
that's the sort of Rory the Lap, bruv. The rocket throwing, bruv. You better respect him.
You know how much them throw-ins cost us problems? How long we played them,
Bro, them throw-ins were crosses, bro. They're horrible.
Nah.
Stoke on a Tuesday night. You don't want that. You don't want
How
that.
true, or do you even believe this is even possible?
Nah, not even in the slightest.
I've just put a link in the chat, by the way.
Right.
There you go. Don't shoot the messenger.
Yeah, nah, Bastoni, yeah, nah. I wouldn't even be looking at him anyway because Italian, he doesn't have a reason to leave. And I don't really feel like Liverpool would represent an upward step for him. It's more of a sideways move, like same level club, big club in the country, big club in Europe. I mean, he's potentially looking at getting to a Champions League final. If he wins that this season, it propels him as a player.
What a player, but he's got that.
He's
got that thingy about him, though, hasn't he? He's got that totty about him with Roman, but I don't think he's going to go anywhere.
Yeah. But he's honestly, if you could sign him, oh my god, that is.
He's never missed a game. Like he's their stalwart. Like he plays every single game.
He's reading the game.
No way. There's no way we get him out that club. We got more chance of getting Barella out than him.
Even if he had a thought about coming to Liverpool, man, I saw he just phone Chiesa. So what's it like over there? Don't come here, bro.
Don't come here.
Don't come here, but I'm getting no game time, bro. Yeah, bro.
Bro, is that where we've gone, sir? Don't come here, bro. We ain't even.
If you was playing for Liverpool, I'm your brethren and I live in Italy. We're both from Italy, and then I call you and you're like, "Oh man, congratulations winning the league," and you're like, "Yeah, thanks." I'm like, "Why you sound so down about it?" Like, he's like, "Well, I ain't even got my medal yet. I might not get it." Do you think I should come to Liverpool? Don't do it, bruv.
Okay, Sav, can I tell you what I would say? If I'm being honest, Sav, I'd still tell you to come.
Oh, you're one of them friends, bro.
No. Here's why.
He's a bad mind friend. He's a bad mind friend.
Sav, here's why.
Nah, don't say anymore. I'll get G. I understand, bruv.
No,
man got jobs and that, brother. Like,
he doesn't care. He doesn't care about your career. He's just more concerned with it looks good.
What project are you selling him? Like seriously?
Yeah, exactly.
No, listen,
he's not going to replace Virgil. Yeah, like okay, you can come in and we're going to sell Canate. Like,
that's
it. He physically couldn't be a bench player. So where do we go?
I would say to Sav, listen, you definitely can come in and take one of the defensive spots in the team. That's 100%. Also, the manager said to me that, look, this first season was for me to just build back my career in terms of get myself back to the level I need to get to. In the second season is where I'm going to play. And
hold on, you just made up stuff that Slot said.
That's what I'm saying.
No, but you're asking me.
You just made something. What?
No, I'm just saying what I would say in it.
Oh, so you think that's what Slot said to Chiesa, bro?
No, I'm saying, Sav.
Because yesterday you told me that because of the game against Plymouth, they don't want him. That's what you said.
Bearing in mind, Chiesa played over 30 games last season, so his career was fine before he came to Liverpool.
He played in the number 9 as well, by the way, and we've seen how stinky our number 9s are.
Yeah,
I'm trying to convince my brother to come to the club. That's why. So I'm just saying, I would.
That's my point. That's why you're a bad friend. Why are you trying to convince me to come to a club that ain't gonna play?
And also, I would say the fans, as Arne Slot said. I don't have to. The
fans.
The fans is the reason
So
why.
you think
guys,
the Italian?
You guys in the chat are the reason why, Savage should join.
You've got Inter fans though.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Haven't they got like, what are they called? Haven't they got like a special name? Some of the fans.
Either way, he's like, yeah.
What are they called?
Just leave that one. Like the Bastoni one would be the signing of the summer. Like I'll put it there. That will be the signing of the summer if you got someone like him.
Ultras.
Yeah.
So you guys just don't think we're a big enough club to?
Man, you're dark, man. You're disgraced, but it's dark stuff, bro. What are you talking about?
Someone's just wrote Chiesa is mellow in disguise.
Yeah, bro.
That's harsh.
Listen, man. Listen, I've only convinced my brethren to join. Sell him the fans. Fans, we just
you know
want
what? That is the equivalent of me seeing you speaking to a group of girls, and you come over and go, what's the girl saying? And they already call me ugly, bro. And then you're like, now you should go over and talk to them. They're on it. You should go and talk to them, just so I can look like a dickhead when I get there.
Told you, it's bad, man.
Instead of just telling me they've all got wives. I mean, they've all got husbands, so they're not interested. That's fine. You just want it to be dark. So two depressed dudes in Liverpool, bro. That's.
Listen, I was just trying to get my brethren to join the football club.
I'm glad you're not in charge of negotiations, mate.
Yeah, just if I get Savage over, you know what I mean? We could, you know what I mean? Be brethren and
that'd be a wasted trip.
Italians in the team, vibe out. We can create our own little clique within the group as well. Put our own stamp on the.
That's disgusting, man. You brought me to Liverpool to go Pizza Express, bro. I'm an Italian.
No,
that's crazy, man.
All right, listen, man. I didn't say that in it, but let's go to this one then, because I put a poll in the chat, lads and ladies. That's in there. We'll get to him first, actually. Let's get to Simons first, actually, and then we'll go to that one. Javier Simons, lads.
No.
I see most of you. I see most of you in the chat said you don't want him.
No.
We're watching the other streams. Seen some on this panel said they don't want him as well.
Yo,
no, I would like him at Liverpool Football Club, lads. Do you guys change your opinion on that? Do you think he would make a difference, or this brother is a waste of time?
K-MACK looks like he wants to throw himself off a cliff as soon as that picture come up, bro.
Mate.
Talk, man. Talk to me. What's wrong with Javier?
He's just not a team player, mate. He's just not a team player. Did you watch the last Leipzig game? He got absolutely stuffed. He was like stomping around.
But the game before that, he was cold. So I don't. And then he came back from a little knee injury, and that caused by us because I don't know we had to jar his knee in the game.
Nah, not for me. Not for me.
So I want to be fair to Simons on it. I don't know, bro. Like
I know you call him the big head Ute before, Sam.
He's the big head Ute, man. Son of company blood. Listen, I don't know because
that's a really good point. That I've actually said that as well.
Because you know what it is. Because I said this to G the other day. Like it feels like he's been around forever, bro. But he really has. It's because we saw him like in the youth setup. Yeah, with his big afro and that, bro. So actually, it's funny enough because I watched him play the other day against Turkey when they were little.
I swear he's a love child.
Turkey was just running through the team.
Right,
but
a love child, you know.
I don't know. I feel like he's not going to come in and be in our first team. I feel like he wouldn't be. And then he's definitely got tech in it, but I just don't know with him, bro. I don't want to be one of them ones that say because he's not shit at all. But he's a good footballer. He always shows glimpses of it. I'm not trying to watch Leipzig all the time. I got enough Dortmund games to watch, bro. And he was decent in the Euros as well, but he was all right. Don't know, man. Bit of a, these kind of ballers, man. I told you, man. I don't need too many Dutch players in our squad, bro. Like Frimpong.
We had Frimpong, Javier.
Yeah, but Frimpong spent so much time in England in the beginning. He's Dutch, but you get me, English banter and that. These laid back Dutch youths and that, but there's too many of them, bro. I can't. Nah. No disrespect to the Dutch youths, bro. With me.
Okay, fair enough. Okay, no one wants him at the club. All right.
Well, G said nothing. That's deafening silence from G, bro.
Yeah, I already know. That's why I'm not going to G, bro.
Would you just let's move on to the next player, bro.
Someone just wrote he's a DEI hire.
Whoa. That
wow.
It's something that even I wouldn't have said, but that's funny.
Anyways, I'll move on then, bro. All right, I threw a poll in the chat, guys. I just wanted to know, if out these 4 players, who would you choose? The list is in the chat. So I want to see what the votes were actually. What are the votes currently from the list? All I put was who did it best. Gerrard's on 45%, Virgil's on 16%, Mo's on 32%, Alisson's on 7%. So out of those 4 players, guys on the panel, Virgil, Mo, Ali, Gerrard, who did it best in you guys' opinion across their Liverpool?
G.
We've been able to see all of them, right? We've been able to see Gerrard in his prime.
Enz does that, bro. I told you, man, about this Piers Morgan guy, bro. Enz does that. He just said who does it best and then shut his mouth. What does that mean?
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, what does it even mean?
Who cooked best? Who put their boots on best? Who wore their best shot? You picked Gerrard and then 3 players that are playing now. What is that?
Because those are the ones who grew up watching, and don't take the piss.
I know what you're doing, bro.
See the other guys before that.
Who is the best? What's the question? Who is the best?
Who did it best?
Who did what?
Bro, Liz, thank you. Like, who did what?
Who did it best? Bro,
what won?
Like, what?
What? Who won finals? Scored goals? Defended? Like, tell me what you mean.
Who did it best, bro? What comes to mind when you hear me say that?
Okay, so Alisson's the best goalkeeper.
Okay, so a lot of things come to mind when you hear who did it best. A lot of things come to mind. Categorize those things that you think about and who out of those guys did it the best.
Brother, they're all were Liverpool players, but you threw a goalkeeper in there, so straight away we're screwed. Because
Alisson
can't do the same as everyone else. Who scored the best header out of all of them I've seen? Alisson. There, he did it best.
I don't know why you guys are making it so difficult. Because
bro, it's you, bro, with your modern day streaming. I told man about this 3K, bro.
Votes in there. I'm asking 3 different people. 60 people could vote and pick the player that they think.
How many people in the chat? Can you see how many people's in the chat?
Over 100 people in the chat right now.
How many away from 3K are you, bro?
I don't even know. I haven't checked.
We just need to get this 3K thing out of the way because it's already starting, bro. Like, when you get to 3K, bro, it's a different ends, bro. I told you, Illuminati ends and that Piers Morgan ends. You don't want that problem, bro. This is what Piers Morgan does all the time, bro. Just ask the question.
I asked. Listen, guys, in the chat. Let me speak to you guys now. Let me speak to you guys because these men on the panel.
That man said you Wendy Williams.
Let me speak to you guys. You guys have clearly understood, from there. And whatever came to mind when you saw the question, who did it best? You guys answered, right? 60 of you have said Gerrard at 48%. I'm asking the guys on the panel the same question, but yet they're pushing back.
No. I said Ali does the best barbecues.
I mean, he does.
Look, best rapper.
Oh, the best rapper. I reckon Virgil probably got 1-2 ting in him, like him old school and that. Yeah, I reckon.
I've never seen Stevie D do a rap.
Yeah, you know what? You're right.
So what was the things that come to mind then, G? I'll go to
because you had done a rap, Annie.
You said there's a few things that came to mind. G, if I could just push you a bit, 5 things, probably 2, 3
like
in your mind that came to mind as soon as I said it. Which one of those players you think did it the best based on those categories?
The first one was who is the best player. That's what
okay. Cool. You think who's the best player out them for?
I don't really have an answer. I'll be honest. I didn't have an answer.
Gerrard.
No, the only reason I didn't have an answer because, as you said, you got a goalkeeper, a defender, and a midfielder. Like you got one for every position. So Ali is the better goalkeeper, obviously, but yeah, it's difficult. I didn't have an answer for that one. The other thing was when you said it was just like who was better for Liverpool. Again, 3 of them played in the same team. One of them wasn't here. So again, contextual. Then I started thinking captain, but then I was like, oh no, there's only 2 captains.
Yeah. I started thinking about their wives, bro.
It's Ali, isn't it?
I can't even remember what
the fact that K-MACK had an answer to it is hilarious.
What are you doing checking out their wives, man? Like, just chill, bro.
K-MACK had an answer. He just threw it out there. Yeah, it's my man, isn't it?
That's been on his mind for a minute. Yeah, that's
not something that you have an answer to, bro, at any point.
I'm just changing the subject. That's all.
No.
You're not allowed to ask, It's all right. Like,
don't try that, bro.
I'm not
So
judging
who-
you.
you
What
know,
about you,
Savage is
Sam?
on
What about
Instagram
you?
now.
Nah, dickhead.
Sav, what about you? When you saw it, what was the couple of things that came to mind?
That you're annoying? That's the first one that came to mind. Ends again.
Okay.
You're moving like a politician.
Bro. I don't know. I don't know who did it. Who did it best? I don't. It's the way you said it, bro.
Mm.
Whatever, man. Gerrard, innit? There's whatever.
I would say best goal scored out of all of them is probably Ali's as well. Like,
I'll be honest, man. Apart from if I take Alisson out of the equation, the answer for everything's going to be Gerrard for me. So it's just what it is.
Not fair.
Best
What about
pass,
you?
best shot, best header, best everything, bro. So
Most match-winning moments, memorable match-winning moments.
Gerrard. Most scouts, Gerrard.
You're in pity votes and that. Like.
Oh no, it's not pity votes when it comes to G. I don't listen. You see, you every time we speak about Gerrard G, I don't like the way there's certain times I just don't like it. Just don't like it, bro.
You don't have to like it though.
No, I don't have to, but I do. So I'm choosing to.
I'll be straight up though. I'll be straight up though.
No.
Like, I never thought anyone would get close to Gerrard, but Mo Salah is getting quite close to Gerrard now for me. Like,
he passed that time.
He really is. Like,
what you say?
Yeah.
No, excuse me. What did you say?
I said you passed that time ago. I thought we're still talking about Gerrard, bro. Like we're now looking at like the Salahs, the Virgils, and that. Bro, I forgot about Gerrard time ago.
Blasphemy, bro.
Never forget about him.
Stevie G. Never forget about him. Listen, would you bring Gerrard back or take your 2 Premier League titles, brother? Gerrard, you can stay over there, bro. I don't need you. Think what he did. Thanks what he did.
Nah, but G, no, hold on. You can't just do that, bro. That's crazy, bro. What, 2 Premier Leagues gonna get Gerrard back?
I'm just asking the question. I'm being as ambiguous as you. I'm just asking.
Actually, do you know what? I would swap it because I reckon, the 3 times we got close, I reckon we would have crossed the line if we had a prime Gerrard in the team.
Oh, of course, scoring long ranges and that. Like, would that have helped in the situation?
Oh, why are you saying it like that, bro?
This is so I'm saying, Sav. Every time, Sav. This is what I'm saying about this youth, bro.
Can we just get to the 3K now, please?
I'm telling you, bro.
I don't want this conversation now.
Nah, I'm joking. Nah, Gerrard. Listen, man. Gerrard is a bad boy. He's a bad boy. But you can't. Yeah, that question was difficult, bro. Like you can't. Like it's that. Honestly, I think that Virgil hit a higher peak than Gerrard. I feel like Virgil's peak, you were putting him on the same level as the best player in the world, which was Messi, obviously, at the time. I don't feel like Gerrard has ever hit that peak where I've said, whoever the best player is at that time, whatever player that was, I don't feel like you've ever hit that level. What you have the levels you have hit, though, you've been quite consistent at it in terms of, you could say he's the best midfielder, for example, but whoever the best player in the world is during Gerrard's prime, I don't know who you want to say that would have been. I don't ever feel like he was that guy. And when we're talking about Messi, who is the best player we've ever seen, and I feel like Virgil matched him in terms of at his peak, I'm like, boy, technically for me it would be Virgil then, because Virgil hit a level that I've never seen a player hit, so much so that we're putting a defender on the same level as Messi.
I mean, harder to do. It wasn't prime Messi.
Oh yeah, bro. We're not talking about prime Messi, but it
wasn't that
near enough right at the end of that prime. Let's put it that way.
Wasn't that the year when a lot of people didn't actually think he deserved the Ballon d'Or?
Who, Messi?
Yeah, it was that year, wasn't it?
I know people didn't think he deserved the last Ballon d'Or he got. That's when Haaland finished close. Everyone wanted Haaland to get it, but they forget Messi won the World Cup. That's why.
Yeah.
Yeah, we know about that tournament already, bro.
Was it the last? Was it his last season at Barcelona, or was it? It wasn't. It wasn't when he was at PSG.
No, it wasn't PSG.
No. It
was. The one. Oh, you're talking when Mane finished second, isn't it?
Yeah, and
that's 2000.
No, it's when Virgil. It's when Virgil finished 2 points.
When Virgil finished second.
Oh yeah, Virgil's portion of it.
I think it was Virgil's vote. Actually,
it was Messi, bro. Messi wouldn't have won, so it's his own fault.
Yeah.
But I think that season, didn't Messi score nearly 80 odd goals or something crazy, bro?
sometimes we forget what Messi does in seasons because
I mean,
sometimes this brother will do madness.
The numbers,
the Mane one was
mental. Numbers are mental.
PSG season, isn't it? Mane and Messi.
Mane's.
Because Mane fingered in it like because obviously we were in the Champions League to the last day against Madrid, and then we finished a point behind City. He had won AFCON as well. If he would have mopped up football if Mane had, if we had won our competitions, isn't it?
He would have,
yeah.
All right, fair enough. Thanks for the guys in the chat for answering the question. By the way, just want to say a massive thanks for you guys. Now let's see where the vote is at. 49% is still saying okay. Gerrard, Virgil 13, Salah 31, 6 Alisson. Alisson don't get no love, boy. Is it because he's a goalkeeper?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah, now you man are deep still. Big up to everyone locked in. If you haven't liked the video yet, please do so. All right, let's shift it in, man. Like you guys are a bit rude. I saw this, obviously, Premier League threw this up. But the question I want to ask you guys is, I know we always have the conversation around the Premier League, right, being, well, we say us, but a lot of people say Premier League's the best league out there. If we get an English team in the final, we get an all-English UEFA Cup final, and then we get Chelsea in the final of the Conference League, surely that kind of backs the argument that most people are having pundit-wise, some managers, players, when they say the Premier League is the best league out there.
No. Nah.
Not with all the English teams getting to a final.
No.
Yeah.
The only one what's obviously man have had to lower their standards for United in it, but United are they should be beating a Bilbao. They should be beating them, and the rest of the teams are shit. So let's not pretend. Chelsea against Noah's Ark or someone. I don't know who are these teams, bro.
No.
I think Noah's Ark got knocked out earlier on.
And what that team that Spurs beat, where they're from? Quick fire go. The team that beat yesterday, where they're from?
Sweden.
Yeah, go on.
Where are they in the league? No, don't Google it.
It's mid-table. No, I'm not looking. I'm going mid-table. I'm trying to put up a poll.
I think
where's that flag?
I don't know where they are. Mid-table.
I think there's only like 12 teams in their league as well.
That team
looks like a Romanian team. I ain't even going to lie, just because of the colours.
It looks like.
Well, Bodo Glimt on it. I think they're Swedish, aren't they? Norway. There you go, Norway.
Everyone's trying to figure it out, and that's my point, bro.
The Scandinavian.
Yeah, but Sam, I get your point. That's a great point, to be fair. But at the same time, the English teams are dominating Europe right now.
The teams are playing against, apart from Bilbao, them players have got jobs. The PE teachers. I'm not even.
Some of them are fishermen,
salesmen, and electricians, and that fruit vendors, bro. Like what? They got to get home to their kid after the game,
though, innit? Because they still had to play some decent teams, didn't they?
Brother, name me the decent team they played against.
More thinking the Champions League, innit? Arsenal had to play a few.
Chelsea's like bringing on like a 13-year-old to break a record, like.
Chelsea literally played against Noah's Ark, blood. I'm not even joking, bro.
Listen, man, I ain't trying to hear that. Even if all of the teams, I'm definitely not even trying to hear. Like, we've watched these teams, bro. Like, we've generally one-off games. I'll always back England anyway, like English teams, because one-off games we can do that. Like these kind of things, we can do those. So when you're in knockout football, they're just one-off games. They're not even two-legged games. They're just one-off. You just see them as a single game. Try and win that game, and then take it from there, kind of thing. That's how Man United look at them. Second leg against Lyon, should have got knocked out last minute of the game. All of a sudden, they bagged two. They done well though yesterday to beat Atletico Bilbao.
Yeah, they were good. They were good yesterday.
So I'll definitely give them their credit. But in a general sense, bro, we watched come on, bro. Like we watched Barca, we watched PSG, we watched a lot of these teams, bro. Like, I'm watching them, thinking, I hear it. Fair enough, they haven't done well in Europe, but the reality is, as a overall, I ain't trying to hear that.
Man U and Tottenham are 16th and 14th in the Premier.
That's what I'm saying, bro. Like that's mad.
What I will say though about the teams is Tottenham knocked out Eintracht Frankfurt, who were third in the Bundesliga, and have also won the Europa League as well before. So that's a good team that they beat. That's the one that Ekitike plays for, by the way. Manchester United knocked out Lyon.
Lyon shit.
Are they like fourth in the league though?
They're shit, bro. Don't nobody lied to them.
No, I'm just saying their league position. Like, So they're like fourth in the league. I think. We've also got a player that we want as well. So they've got players that Liverpool fans want. Like we want TK, we want Cherky. They play for those teams, by the way. And you're going to have teams that are basically at the bottom of our table who were in the Europa League final. We couldn't even get to the Europa League final last season. So there's an element of, you can say what you want about it, but we couldn't even get to the final. We couldn't get past Atalanta last year. Chelsea, I'm not really arsed because West Ham won that Europa Conference League. So if West Ham can win that competition, then there's loads of teams that can probably win it. But the thing that impresses me the most is the Champions League. Arsenal battered Real Madrid and Aston Villa beat PSG. Like, they beat PSG at their ground. Like,
now Villa's out and Arsenal's won.
No, I know that, but they beat them. Like, and they were... they had all the players they played against us. So teams can beat good teams, which means that it is a really competitive league. Like, and if we if all our teams win the relative competition, I know Arsenal probably aren't going to win, but if Arsenal did win the Champions League, and then Man United or Tottenham won the Europa League and Chelsea won, you can't say that like it's not the best league in the world, because it clearly is. Like,
this is why I need English teams to just lose outside of the Europa League, because we know that's going to happen.
You know what? This is funny, because when you were picking up all of those, Emma was picking up all of those Europa leagues and that, nobody was saying the league was the best league. They were still saying the Prem's the best league. So what's changed since then? Because it's an English bias is what's changed. Because when
you're on mute, Sav.
When they were winning that, Real Madrid was winning the Champions League, and there was no Conference League available, and nobody said the league was the best league. It's fine, man. Like the most enjoyable is going to be the one you watch the most, isn't it? That's why you watch it. It's entertaining. The Prem, the throw VAR and you get the refs to do stupid stuff and all that. And if you think the Prem's the best, you're allowed to. Like, to be fair, NZA's the best league. None of us said that the Prem weren't competitive, K-MACK. We never said that, bro. If it's the best or not, and everyone's going to have their own opinion on it. But if it's based on just these trophies, no one's keeping the same energy. Everyone's waited for England to do this, and now they want to say, "Oh yeah, this means it's the best." But all the other seasons, it's not happened.
It has been a few years, hasn't it, that we haven't been really competitive in those leagues. It's mainly because we haven't been in it.
Yeah, you proved my point though. That those seasons when we haven't been competitive, you would have still said that the Prem was the best league. So nothing's changed. Yeah. But hey, man, I'll tell you what's positive about this. If Arsenal don't win, because if Arsenal don't win and all these teams win, if all these teams win a trophy and Arsenal don't, oh my god, that's a beautiful thing.
Is that like the best thing for football right now? Like,
yes, it's the best thing for us.
Yes, it's the best thing
for Liverpool fans.
Content creators, yes, beautiful, bro.
Because they've been coming at us all season, and you're like, what? Tell me where this is coming from.
Nah, they must be dying inside, man. You know Arsenal fans are dying inside, isn't it, bro?
It's online, isn't it? It's the online thing. It's not
shifting it, lads. Who's better? Gravenberch or Caicedo?
No, leave me out of it.
Nah, you can't answer it, bro. Who's better? The Premier League winner or the guy that's scraping around fifth?
I'd rather have Caicedo, though. I'm sorry. I just think he's great.
I'm with K-MACK. I'm definitely with K-MACK.
I just think he's great. Like, I'm sorry. Like, I love Grav. Like, he's had a brilliant season, by the way. Reinventing himself, amazing stuff. But Caicedo's just an absolute baller. Like, it's like having two players on the pitch.
And he's got a Gravenberch hoodie on as he speaks. You know, that's hilarious.
I know he has. I know. I'm sorry.
What's mad about that is, though, if we're having this conversation, that's more peak for Gravenberch than it is for Caicedo, because it shows that in the years, Gravenberch has not progressed far enough. Caicedo only came around yesterday. You know what I mean? And we're already saying, "Oh, Gravenberch versus Caicedo." I'm like, right, Gravenberch should be in the moon right now, kind of thing. So,
but it shows like a move can like stunt that development, though. The Bayern move didn't help his progression.
Have you heard the mad stat about him that he's won like 4 league titles under the age of 23?
Yeah, he's winning.
Oh, sorry,
trophies.
5 league titles. He
Who
won 3
Grav?
with Ajax, 1 with
Yeah.
Bayern, and 1 with us.
Yeah, I
It's
don't.
mental.
I love Grav. I don't want to be that guy though. They're like Oscar Bob winning the titles, isn't it?
No, that's abs.
Yeah,
No, bro, it is. Apart from bro, so I'm forget it. Fine.
No, Saf, you didn't have to add that in there,
No,
bro.
because he played.
He did play a part for Ajax.
Yeah, that's why I said exactly.
I know he was like 12 at the time, but he did play.
wow.
No, the Ajax one, he definitely played. The one behind closed doors of Ajax one, I think he definitely was good in that season.
We see that
towards the end of
before I put the
COVID.
Grav CAICEDO.
That's just my opinion. I'm sorry. Like, I just think CAICEDO is an absolute baller. Like, I just rate him big time.
So Bundesliga.
Fair, Ems, it's your fault anyway. What are you comparing them for?
No, I just thought, let me ask the man. Then we're going to be playing them.
Play the same.
We're going to be playing them when Sunday. So it'll be.
You should have compared him to. You should have compared CAICEDO to McAllister, bro.
No, listen. There's the reason why I brought it up, Sam. We're going to be playing them right on Sunday, so we can revisit the conversation after Sunday, can't we, lads? We can see.
Not really. Why would you like? Why would you?
Because it's a great way to say.
Can you ask me the question then? CAICEDO or McAllister?
No.
Yeah, answer that question.
I ain't trying to ask that question.
Both came from the same team, Brighton and
McAllister. All day and every day.
We'll wait till Sunday, and if Gravenberch has the game that he can have, let's see what happens then. Nah, no love for the Bundesliga. So no one voted for Bundesliga. I said, who's got the best league? And the Premier League got 80% of the votes.
Yeah, it makes sense.
You man even 7% for the French league, but nothing for Bundesliga. That's crazy, bro.
It's very hard to rate something that you don't have an emotional investment in. Honestly, bro, you've been invested in the Premier your whole life, supporting Liverpool. So if you don't have an emotional investment, it's just like watching just football, in it. It's like just watching it, whatever.
How can anyone rate the Bundesliga? Haven't like Bayern won like the last?
Hey, Man City won like 8. What the fuck, bro? It's the same. Man City been doing that.
Yeah, but it's been mad competitive with us.
So is the Bundesliga. Yes, it has between the two teams.
Yeah, Bayern didn't just go all in every single competition and just be like, oh, yeah, this is easy.
They have done before Xabi Alonso.
Right. Nah, bro, because Dortmund lost the league on the last day of the season. Trust me, I know, blood. I was dying on watch along, bro. So there was
was that with the guy that left?
That was Bellingham's last game. Well, he was on the he didn't play because he was injured in it. But and then Musiala won them the league.
Yeah, Musiala just tore up a team.
Yeah, G, that's a small, but it's just what it is. Isn't it?
Right. I mean, smiling is now illegal.
No, but listen. Obviously, the English teams deserve ratings if they come up against the other league, whatever, man. But in the Champions League, you deserve ratings because it's supposed to be the best of the best. There's nothing wrong with that. I just don't think it represents that it means the league's way better just because one of the teams won, because they are the best in the league, in it. So, but that's fine. All I'm saying is, if that's the metric, then use it all the time. Don't use it just when the English teams win. Use it when they lose as well.
Hey, K-MACK, Red Vision said you just had another howler, bro. I didn't know what howler it is, but maybe you can.
What Bayern Munich have won like the last 10? Well, that's not a howler because they have.
Hey, listen, why are you guys beefing K-MACK, bro?
Like Bayer Leverkusen have won 1. A big deal.
Although that is kind of like saying Liverpool's won 2, big deal. But if I speak,
no, but it is like a farmers league, isn't it? If Bayern
the Prem and the Bundesliga.
So Liverpool's won 2 at the last 8, 10?
We're the only ones.
I think it changes more.
Than Leverkusen are saying the same thing. They're also
I was going to say, I think the league is the one that changes more.
Yeah,
even though it's 2 teams, it changes more, isn't it? Like Ramsey ain't winning the league every season. It switches between both of them. The Prem is just Man City most of the time. Bundesliga is Bayern Munich most of the time, and Scottish League Celtic. So, yeah.
I don't know, man. The Premier League, I don't know. There's an air of biasness about it, but I hear it, man.
Nah, yeah, but I don't even think it's a bad bias in it. I just think it's when you call the other league shit, that's an exaggeration if you ain't watching them. But there will be a bias because your team's there, Liverpool's there, innit? So if you say it's not the best, and it takes away from what you think about Liverpool, really. Because then it's like if the Prem shit, then Liverpool should be winning it easy. So you have to big it up.
Should Liverpool be winning? No, we don't win it easy, especially with like City about doing what they do, bro.
I mean, the good thing is the 2 times Liverpool have won the league in the last 5 years, and that we've smoked the league, bro, both times, bro.
That's
the points are like way ahead.
That's the only way we'll do it.
Is that the only way you expect us to kind of win it?
Yeah, I said that at the start of the season.
Twice. Yeah,
I said that at the start of the season. It's the only way Liverpool will be able to get ahead of Man City is by just making them give up.
What's the points now ahead of Arsenal?
Yeah, it's making it too far
15.
ahead where they just go.
Yeah, we're 15 points clear. But yeah, look,
and when we went to COVID last time, it was like 19 points ahead in it when the COVID was in.
There's so many seasons where we've been top of the table at Christmas, but we just haven't been far enough ahead. Like that's what we need to do all the time.
It's in the thing here, how long we've been at the top of the table for 143 days this season.
It's mad, isn't it? Isn't it like September? I think it was like being at the top of the table since
Arsenal had 1 day at the top of the table.
Not 1 day.
No, Manchester United have.
Man U's got one. Man U's got one. Also got.
Right. And this whole time, these men say, "Now we could still win it."
Talk about no title race. I think it said something like Man City's had like 70. I don't even know when that happened. It must have been right at the beginning of the season, bro. But
maybe the moment when we lost to,
and I think Brighton as well. Yeah. Arsenal for them to be in the title race and not have no days at the top of the Prem is crazy, bro.
Yeah, but look, what was that? Out of 8 years, there's only been 2 winners in the Premier League.
Farmers League, bro.
That's mad.
It's mad.
That's just like the Bundesliga. In the last 10 years, there's only been 2. No. When did Dortmund last win it?
Nah, 2012.
It was Klopp on it.
Yeah, Klopp.
Was it Klopp?
Yeah, so the last 10 years.
Nah, it's Klopp.
The last 10 years. And in League A, it's the same thing as well. The only other team to win it was Lille.
3 seasons ago.
Yeah. We know that. Yeah. So, bro, every league. That's what. When people talk about like Farmers League, I'm like, it's kind of a silly conversation because every single league,
they're all the same.
They're all
What's
the
it
same.
been like? Hasn't the Italian league been a little bit like that as well? Inter's been
winning.
Napoli.
To be fair, Serie A is the one that changes the most, isn't it? Because Napoli won.
Serie A, okay.
But even still, G's right though. It's more of a like trying to prove a point than actually being serious because it's like if you call the rest of them places Farmers League, then the Prem's the same. So you best off just giving them a little.
Yeah, that's why I don't bother with the whole Farmers League. Kind of long.
But
the teams that have the most money win the league.
23-24, City won it by what? Was it like 6 points?
What, last season?
Yeah, it was quite close.
They won it by 1. They won it by like 1 or 2.
Was it 1 point?
2 points.
Okay, so that went right to the wire. The season before, that was with Arsenal again. What was that? Was that like 3 points?
5, I think.
Was it? Okay, so that one went quite close. Season before that was close. That was with us. Season before that was close. It was like 1 point. 1 point for that season. 1 point for that season. That's not particularly a Farmers League.
Yeah, but you've stopped. How come you not keep going? Because there was that one behind closed doors when Man U finished second and City was ahead of them for all of the season.
There's been a lot of league titles which have gone down to the match of the day.
But then it
literally gone down to the match of the day where it goes to like different parts of the game. Because like we're ahead at one stage, they're ahead at one stage.
I prefer it because it's fun, isn't it?
Yeah,
it's all a mute point though. It's all a mute point because there's only one winner at the end of it.
Yeah.
If the same team keeps winning it, this 1 point, eventually you just look at it and think, yeah, because the rest of you are just not good. Like, hence why you need this. That's why look at it. Liverpool have won the league by blitzing it. Why?
Yeah,
because
the thing is,
we're not really on the title race.
When you finish a point behind, there's context sometimes because if you spent like a while being way behind, you just caught up at the end. It wasn't really a title race. You just, final sprint, try the thing. It's what we did.
And then you also
we were 14 behind. So.
And then you also roll it back to like, oh well, was it a refereeing mistake or was it because of this or because of that? Because then you start to think, well, where did we lose it? What point was it? Was it a draw? Was it?
I get what you're saying, yeah. Because what happened is when people look back in history, they don't go into the context of what happened in the final game. So, for example, Liverpool's points what we finished behind City and Arsenal last season. In context, it like when you look at the numbers, it looks really bad. Like we just fell off, but once we knew the title was gone, then all of a sudden the games were different, and we're throwing games against West Ham and Villa and that 2-2 and 3 because we didn't care. We were 3-0 up against
Everton,
and they drew 2-2 West Ham, Everton, Palace. Yeah. The Palace game was the one in it. Eze scored, and then the league was over, and was like, "Fuck it." Mm-hmm. So then, obviously, you should count them points because they were there, but realistically, that's like 7 points or something. We just chose not to even bother with. and that's kind of how it goes, man. And the season before, we draw with Southampton or something on last day, 3-3, and it was shit because the game was already gone in it. That was the one when our players were making mistakes and stuff like that. So,
before we wrap it up, lads, big up to everyone in the chat as well. I've already, pinned the guys. Say pinned. I've put them in the description. K-MACK's channels, G's both his channels, and Savage's channels as well. But yeah, if you guys haven't already, the pinned comment is my clips channel. I've got a clip from yesterday from the stream that Kopish and Jamie did yesterday. I want to know what you guys think about Drifty's take on a certain Harvey Elliott. I want to know what you guys think in the chat. I want to know what you guys think because I spoke to him this morning. He said he's standing on it. He's standing on what he said in it. So I want to know what you guys think.
Take. I didn't even hear this.
Let's rewind it. You know what? I think it deserves full screen as well. Yeah? Full screen?
Yeah.
Let's go full screen.
I'll be honest with you. I'm taking a tiny sample size and running with it because I'm shameless because we're league champions. I watched what Elliott did against Tottenham, and I think he could become a deep line playmaker.
Come on, man.
I was in the chat.
I don't know how.
I want you guys don't listen to what he said.
In the chat.
I want you guys to pay attention to how Cal reacts.
I'll be honest with you. I'm taking a tiny sample size and running with it because I'm shameless because we're league champions. I watched what Elliott did against Tottenham, and I think he could become a deep line playmaker.
Come on, man.
I don't know how.
Hey, Cal nearly choked on his drink, bro. He said, "No, wait."
But I mean, that's not mad to think though. Like,
oh, geez, stop, man, stop, bro.
Nah, but the reality is, no. Think about it logically, yeah, and take what we think about.
Can I add a bit of context to it, G? Before you're gonna give your point, and I'll just give you a tiny bit to add to it, right? Remember, this is the same guy that a lot of people said, including the person who said it. Physically, he's not ready to play in terms of the team. Now you want to put him in a more physically demanding position. I don't have an issue with what you're about to say, G. Don't get it twisted because you got players like Vitinha cooking in the deep line playmaker role because you can't get close to him. But it sounds a bit contradictory because you can't play in the 10, but you can play him in the deep line 6 where it's more physically demanding. But go ahead.
No, but that would be the reason why is that you like obviously I don't know what they were speaking about prior to for why he even brought that up. But yeah, in my mind, I'm like, well, yeah, I mean. That like in my head, that doesn't even sound mad. Like to put him in that position, you're doing exactly what you just said about Vitinha. It's literally the exact same thing, i.e., a player who isn't going to be so physically imposing, but can do the little bits which Elliott can do and he has done throughout his career, which is interceptions. Absolutely fine at doing those. Can get around enough, but isn't going to be the guy who I want in a midfield battle against fucking Tonali and them kind of guys. But you guess what? You don't need to be involved in all of that because you've got 2 other players who are potentially going to do that. So and he's super calm on the ball. So yeah, in my head I'm thinking that like don't get twisted. I wouldn't put him there for Liverpool, but that didn't sound as mad. I thought he was going to say something way wider, like up front or something. I'm thinking, bro, what D-line play? That's not a madness, man. Trust, that's not mad.
I'd love to get your take, K-MACK.
Can I say something on that?
Of course you can, bro. Go ahead.
Harvey Elliott's great. Like, honestly, brilliant lad. He'll run through brick walls for Liverpool. There is a reason why Harvey Elliott comes on at the end of games. Like, we've been talking about the Harvey Elliott thing for a number of years now. He's no good at starting games. He's the guy that finishes games. The reason why he finishes games is because he's really good against players that are tired. Like, he comes on in the 70th minute and he's directed where to play now. Like, they literally tell him, the coaches, you need to go in that area there and get amongst them because they're knackered. Like, he can't start games anymore in a slot team. He won't work in the system. Like, there's a reason why Slot doesn't play him, and there's a reason why he's being linked with loads of clubs. Like
funny enough, I think if we had a
he hasn't got the strength, he hasn't got the speed.
I think if we had a top striker, Elliott's fine in our squad, bro. Because he's so direct, bro. His first thing is turn and try and get the ball into the box, but there's no one ever in there. So,
there isn't, is there?
Yeah. But yeah, man, that's them statements there, man. Keep them drifty statements coming. You know, like
we tried the Harvey Elliott midfield experiment with Klopp, and we seen how that went. My God, that was an abomination.
Listen,
it really was,
guys. If you guys want to see more of those clips, man, make sure you guys go subscribe to the. There's ones over there for K-MACK as well. Savage is over there as well. A few clips from him.
What?
Those clips of me being rinsed by Savage.
No, I don't say anything. Bro, I don't say anything outrageous, bro. I stand on what I say, bro. So
everything I say, you just go, "Nah, I don't agree with that." And then it ends.
And set me up, bro.
No, I'm just saying there's clips over there of everyone in it. Listen, no one's safe at this present moment in time. No one's safe. So we're watching, man. We're watching.
Yeah,
just to hear what you guys
never do the clip of me saying Robbo hasn't got any assists in Europe, okay? Because I read that online and
that was the funniest video, blood.
No, do you know what? Because everyone on the panel in that one moment went, "Oh, wait, what? Oh, yes, bro."
I was literally looking at it.
Oh man, but listen, Sam, big up to you, bro.
Big up, man. Big up the Christmas special man them as well with the no articulation.
I keep telling you. Do you know what? Actually, I'm gonna do this. Right, I'm gonna do this. Let's see. The Premier League's obviously won that poll. Right. Let me ask the people, Sav, because I asked.
That's a really good shout, by the way. Red Armchair in the chat about Vitinha. Didn't make it in the Prem due to his size.
Yeah, Wolves are playing him against like Accrington and that, bro, in the League Cup.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's a confidence thing. When you're a young player, bro, if you get that confidence knocked out of you early, you might never recover, bro. If you can go to another league with a different style, people start noticing you a little bit, and then when you get brought back to a new club, they want you for what you're already doing instead of trying to mold you in a different way. So,
he's also got like that little Portuguese bulldog next to him.
John Evans. He's cold. He's cold.
Mental him.
Yeah,
brilliant player.
Very small in stature, them two, man. But animals, bro.
Yeah. Ruiz is a beast as well, though. Really underrated.
Yeah, no, I am defending it. I didn't say I had an issue with it, Pops. I didn't have an issue with it. It was just in the moment, it's Cal's reaction that killed me, bro. Because Cal's having a drink and then, bro, in here.
Did he switch his camera off as well?
He said, "What?" I didn't even see that part because I was playing some FIFA, right? And I had the AirPods in and I was listening to it. And I went, "Hold on a minute. Okay, let's go and hear this."
Anyone looking forward to seeing Darwin next season? Like, if he doesn't go Saudi, because I know most men don't watch Saudi football, but if he goes to another league, anyone looking forward to like just keeping an eye out? No, fair enough. No. I don't mind. You know that sometimes people leave Liverpool and you got a bit of a like, nah, it's still my guy, so they want to see what he's doing. You know what I mean, I did that with Origi for a bit, and then I don't know what happened to him. With like, just I don't know. He was all right at Nottingham. He played against us. He played really good against us. Then he got fat, and I ain't seen him since, bro.
I mean, did you watch Mane when he played for Bayern?
I watched Mane for Bayern a couple of times, and then I watched it. I've watched more Mane in Saudi than I have it for Bayern. But when I watched a compilation the other day of Mane at Bayern, I couldn't believe it. I was like, yo, he was cooking. I didn't even know, because I didn't notice that like that. But he punched up Sane as well, innit? So that's what.
Yeah, he did. Yeah.
I'll put a poll in the chat, guys. There's still nearly 192 in the building. Still, we're gonna head out in a second. Can you guys just go and cast your vote in the poll I just put up, and then we'll take it from there.
If you hadn't subscribe as well. He's on the road to 3K.
I know, close, man. We're close. I don't even know where we're at now.
Do it.
We know. We're
close. Please, man. I'm just getting to 3K now, man. Get it
do it, and he won't do the Piers Morgan shit.
Yeah.
See, we're still 7 away though. Still 7 away. We're not
7.
Come on, there's got to be 7 you in here.
7 from 3K, bro.
7 from 3K, bro.
That should be done
anywhere until you've done it.
That should be done now, bro.
7 from 3. Maybe everyone that's watching is subscribed to the channel. That's Maybe everyone is subscribed from the channel. That's why they're watching.
Do you see
Go
any
tell
new
your
names in here,
family
though? Do
members to subscribe, man.
you see any new names?
Most of the
Castro?
people have been here for a
Yeah.
minute. Everyone's been here. So far, 69% said yes, Sav. We got to do the review still.
What did you put in the chat?
You gotta go and look, bro.
Brother, listen. I'm not got time to be opening next tabs and that. Just tell me, bro.
I'm not gonna tell you.
Disgrace, man.
Extra work, man. Little young tab and that.
Oh, it's a review. Okay, I see. Oh, it's the special.
They said they need me and you to do a review, bro.
Brother. Just know, bro. Like I won't be able to hold back. No, because I listen to content creators, bro, and every now and again people go into the narcissist bag and go, oh, as a midfielder myself. Meanwhile, everyone's a bunch of grown men that ain't played football for 10 plus years, and everyone's calling themselves midfielders and that, bro. Yeah. When I was a striker in year 9, blood, that don't count, bro. No, the ones there, bro. The other man, them everyone got injured, and that's why no one made it pro, blood.
I just said yes.
I'll tell you why I never made it pro, because I wanted to be a bad man, blood, but nobody told me that, Top Boy's not real, blood. So it never ends well, bro, on the streets. Like, kids, stay off the streets, man. It don't end well, bro. Nah, don't do that, bro. You don't know who I'm talking to. You know what? I would love that. I would love if I could get, I probably can actually, some footage of when I was playing when I was younger. But I feel like a bit of a loser, bro, because it's too late now. You know what I mean?
Does he play for Milan? I didn't know he plays for Milan. Origi.
Yeah, remember he went to Milan and they said they want the money back, even though he was free.
Nah, that's deep.
That's what they were saying online in the fans. It's the rudest thing I've ever heard, bro. They said that we got ripped off.
Yeah, maybe for the wages. Maybe the wages they had to pay him. They felt like they got ripped off.
Tell you what, Forest are doing their best to drop out the Champions League places.
Yeah. All right,
and the man them saying refresh your thing and check it again.
No, I've already done it. I don't think.
What does anyone think of Mbeumo coming to Liverpool?
Love him.
Listen, I'm sure people subscribe once they watch the video. All right, let's leave it there, lads.
No, we want to see the bougie celebration with your cigar and champagne.
Nah, don't worry about that. We got a video for that one coming up. Don't worry about that one. Got a video for that one. Don't smirk, G, bro. You know what I mean?
Brother, these times I'm smirking at something completely different, you know. Don't.
Listen, I appreciate you all as always, man. Back tomorrow, man. Preview Liverpool Chelsea might be the easiest one. The manager said you might see some changes with the lineup. When we do our lineup, maybe we'll see that. But listen, big up to the man them as always. Savage, G, K-MACK.
Come on, bro. Tits and toes, blood. You know the vibes, bro.
Do you know what? Actually, should I just play?
Should I make some tits? Man, them want to buy. I'm gonna make some tits and toes merch, blood. I think it'll pop off still. Then there's a couple content creators. You know what I mean? Then it's a couple OnlyFans girls. Yeah, come on.
Remember the that you can get like a symbol here that's like
crazy concept to me. Yeah, the TNT one. What's this? Oh no.
You know what, guys? I'll play this one for you guys, right?
Wait. Ends. My son is next to me, blood. What is this, bro?
Is he next to you?
Say it, man.
Because he said,
"Great, all right."
Because he was in the comment section at the beginning of the show, and I told him to get out.
Run it
in the sauna, like stuff like that.
My nigga.
Yeah, I'm okay with. But like, if you're telling me like putting stuff in my mouth,
Didn't get that, son. What was that?
Nah, because it's all gonna be shit anyway, bro. You get me? And that thing used to like work, not for me, but I used to hear people all the time. You used to hear girls say, "Yeah, I don't even remember how I got home and that."
He ain't lying.
I just used to look at them all the time. What do you mean? That's a crazy concept to me. What do you mean you don't know how you got home? I don't know. And instantly, obviously, I'm a better man now, and I'm not so rude about it. But when girls just said it to me, I just used to be like, slag.
No, because all it takes is one Bruv, I don't even know. All it takes is, I don't know, one slip of the wrist or...
You done lost your damn mind. When you get your damn mind, you call me.
Or anything. You hit her too hard.
Shut up.
Like, I don't know, whatever. Like,
I hear it, but on my lips has blood.
Nah. Nah. All over that.
All of that blood. I've risked it on a haystack and that, and I got bad hay fever blood.
Man said I've risked it on that haystack.
Risked it, blood. Yeah, bro. Bro, madness. Yeah, I mean, escapades and that, bro. Honestly said, are you man sucking toes, blood? That's what he honestly said, not me. That's what he said. You man, you definitely.
I had to digest the question. Sorry.
Your silence is deafening, blood. That's
Wait, no. The way you just dropped it, yeah, bro. I'm thinking. Hold on a second here. Did you just say sucking toes?
Yeah, no. Stop saying me, blood. We honestly said it. See, you said
who? Okay.
No, I'm not. Sorry, honestly, that's not something that I could do. There's something about toes as well that kind of bugs me anyway. Like
That shit is a 2-pack of ass. The fuck are you talking about? That shit stinks.
I don't know. I'm not really on that.
You see stuff like this, yeah? If you ask me to do something that I'm going to say no to twice before beating, bro, we're going to have an argument. We're not even going to beat. Like, we're just literally going to be standing there naked beefing, bro, because stop putting me in positions that I don't want to be in, bro. Like, don't stop being a dickhead. Like, we knew what we came here for, and then you're like, oh, I want to try something new. You see, when I hear that, yeah, most people are excited. I'm like, oh, for fuck's sake, bro. I don't know what I'm about to walk into, but there's nothing worse than hearing, oh, let's spice things up. Fuck off, bro.
Yeah, I don't think that, like, listen, I'm not going to say yes or no to anything. I'm just saying that. I don't think you can ask me to do something, though. But that's not. I feel like once you're in sync with someone, innit, there's like unwritten rule. But you don't need to ask me something. It just happens, innit?
And I need you. And I miss you.
Yeah. Like, you're gonna go to the kitchen and get some coleslaw. You can lick it off my knee. No.
What?
So
that's a lick off my knee.
Yeah, you want to put seasoning off my left cheek and that? No. Now you mentioned that, that's stupid. A lot of it is stupid. If you take yourself out of the zone, everything feels stupid.
Yeah.
So
and now I'm hungry. So where do we even go from here?
But see, that's if you're doing something booky. If I'm just beating, I can go get a drink and come back.
Yeah, but that's why I'm not talking about beating.
Yeah, but that's what I'm trying to start. Why do you man do this?
Because the woman's got a whole body there, blood. Why am I just wasting body, bro?
You're not. Bro,
I am.
That's your about.
She's got a whole body, blood. Like, man ain't licking elbows and that, blood. She's got a whole body, bro.
There's a lot you can do with a human body.
I'm talking elbows, nose, forehead.
Come on, man.
Yeah, but you can just touch it. You don't have to lick it.
I'm doing what I said, blood.
So you're saying that you suck toes then?
No, I just said I haven't. I just said that I haven't. Man, got me flustered in that dickhead.
I was gonna say, well, I was like,
I don't like Bot's hands either, blood. Like them witch hands, the Snow White hands, and that. Get me out of there, man.
Nah.
Yeah, but you see, biting and sucking are two different things.
Hey, you man need to go and watch that full podcast. That full podcast is a vibe, man. Big up to Savage and G and Del. You man go and watch that full podcast. It's on Hugo Online. Description link is in my description right now. Go and watch it. There's a lot more they covered as well. Obviously, there's a lot more topics as well that was in there, but you guys have to go and watch it. But yeah, I learned some crazy stuff. I was glad I'm not on there because I would never want to be in that conversation.
You want to come on the next episode, bro?
Nah.
What do you mean? What?
No, I'm joking. I'll be on the next episode. What is it like? Is it free reign though? Like, can I just say what I want to say?
No, this is Savage channel, boy.
Yeah. Man, no, they can just say what you want on my channel, bro. Don't bother me, bro. Just don't piss off the Jews, blood, and we're good.
Fair enough. Guys, listen, make sure you guys go and watch it, man. Honestly.
Yeah, you know what? Fuck it, bro. I'm trying to be like Ends blood. I'm trying to be like you, blood. Or use like
No.
Subscribe to Hugo Online now, bruv. Like right now.
Let's see. Does it? Let me see. Can I
subscribe, man? I'll drop another episode. You know, like that. Do you got stuff to do with
it? Potentially, but you talking about this evening?
Yeah, night.
I think we should play like a game on there one of the days.
Maybe not. I'm just waiting on a reply, but it looks like I'm not going to be busy, so I could actually be free. Tell a lie.
You could. What are you doing then tonight? Cuddling and that all?
No.
What are you laughing, bro?
No. I said to Osama I'll be on his channel later. It depends on the time.
What? Yeah, but he does these streams at ungodly hours.
11 o'clock. Yeah, 11 o'clock. So if we do it before that, yes, I'm there.
All right, listen, I can
make 9 o'clock, little 2 hours, I'm there.
Bro, we're acting as if we're not going to speak in the chat in like.
No. The reason why I'm saying it is because anytime I do some kind of video like that, when we come back on NZ stream, people are like, "Oh, you should have told me. I would have watched." Yeah, I
yeah. No, I get you.
If you do it for 9, bro, I'll be there. 9 o'clock, we can chop it up for 2 hours, and then we'll.
Yeah.
Say no more.
All right, guys, listen, we'll be back later. Should be an interesting conversation. I don't know what the topic is, but I'll be on there.
You know what's funny? The main topic that we actually had was like covered right at the end, like the actual main.
Yeah, it was gorilla versus 100 men.
That was actually funny.
I actually think that. Well, no, we wouldn't win. I was trying to think if I bigged up the man, then if I put like 100 of the guys I know, could we do it now?
You could, man. You'd beat the gorilla.
Not the guys I know. As in, I need some specialists in there. Not the guys I know. Like, they ain't specialists.
But he said normal people in it, so we can't get no.
But that's where the confusion, because the original question was what? Just men, like just average men.
Yeah. The original question was actually a gorilla versus 100 humans, bro. But then obviously,
human.
Man, them cancelled out the women straight away because everyone's sexist.
That's what I'm saying. That's bad. I didn't even know. I didn't even know.
What was the original thing?
It was original just humans, but then he went to
100. Great.
It was 50 men. It was 50 men and 50 women, but then everyone was like, "Yeah, then we get punched up by the gorilla, so allow it." So then it went to like 100 average men in it. So.
All right, listen. Big up to everyone, man. Still 60 of you in here. Hey, 3KM's coming, bro. Your screen near you very, very soon. Love for the love. Leave your thoughts in the comment section down below. Make sure you go and watch, or are you scheduling it then? Yeah, you schedule.
I'm gonna wait for you. I'm gonna wait for you to see what I want, and then once G says whatever, then you can.
Literally give me like half. And bro, we're gonna talk in a minute anyway. I'll let you know.
Right. People, enjoy the rest of your day. Go and enjoy the sun. Vibe out. Drink some, some good water and eat some good food. Peace.